Hello everybody, this is Renee, and Tom and I are on the Ultimate World Cruise, and we just docked in Penang, Malaysia. And we went to the capital city, Georgetown. Once again, we were greeted by the local cultural talent. Once we exited the port, we looked for our guide. He was running about a half hour late. We waited for him by the bell. It was 85 degrees and high humidity. Once he picked us up, our first stop was Chinatown. The shops weren't open yet in Chinatown, so we got back in the car and he gave us a brief tour of Georgetown.
Was awarded World Heritage Site by UNESCO. So you can see all the old colonial buildings, architecture. This is all old colonial area. So it's a mosque built in 1810. This street is very unique, this street. You got a church built 1818, Chinese temple 1850, 15, Hindu temple 1830, and this mosque 1810, all in the same row.
He then pulled over and let us know that there was some street art that we may want to take some pictures of.
This was the main administrative center during the British rule here.
He showed us a little bit more of the town, and our next stop was a Buddhist temple. These dragons were built with individual tiles. It was amazing. To enter the temple, you had to take your shoes off. I went in and Tom stayed out. What a great looking floor. This is the Thai Buddhist temple, which was one of the most prominent temples outside of Thailand. It is famous for its large reclining Buddha statue, which evidently I missed. It's the longest in the world, measuring 33 meters. It was built in 1845 on a piece of land granted by Queen Victoria in the Thai community. We then went across the street to explore the oldest Buddhist temple in the country, established in 1803. The temple also contains Sima Hall, where monks perform religious ceremonies, and it's a monk's quarters. From there, our guide showed us where the wealthy people live. We stopped at a store where we were shown how they use wax to print on clothing, and then we were shown how to turn material into pants. We were finally taken where we really wanted to go, which was the Rainbow Skywalk. The Rainbow Skywalk is located on top of the Chinatown Tower. Chinatown Tower is 249 meters or 870 feet tall and has 68 floors. We were greeted by wax figures on the 6th floor. We then took the elevator from the 6th floor to the 65th floor, which took about 30 seconds. This is the observation deck that gave stunning views of the city. There was an open area with glass, so we had a little bit of fun. Then we took the elevator up 2 more floors.
Holy smokes, it's hot.
I really thought it would be more windy, but it was very hot and humid, and absolutely no wind. What a view! It was so hot up there they had these misters going. I want to say it was close to 95 to 98 degrees. From there we went to the glass-tiled observation deck. We had to take our shoes off before we could walk on the glass. We wanted to have a bit of fun, saying I was scared to walk on the glass, but once I got on my hands and knees and touched the glass, it was hot. I thought it was going to burn my hands and knees. Now that fun is over, it's time to start the real fun and do Beyond Confidence. They harnessed us up and took us outside the building, 68 floors above the ground. Now that we're all secure, it's time to go. The view is just as spectacular here as it is 2 floors down. We walked outside the building for about a minute. This is everybody that went out on the ledge with us. Time to go back in. That went fast. Also in this building is a small aquarium and a Jurassic Park. The Jurassic Park and aquarium were on opposite sides of the building but on the same floor. I think we were literally the only people in the Jurassic Park area.
That is 150 to 65 million years old. So this
On the way out, we posed with some wax figurines. Our driver waited while we were in the building having fun, and then we asked him to take us to our favorite local cuisine, McDonald's. He said this is the first time in nearly 30 years of doing this job that he's had someone want to go to McDonald's instead of taste the local cuisine. He got us back to the port in plenty of time, and we got back to the cabin. I had a letter on the door. There's a recipe box in the windjammer that you can submit your favorite recipe to see if the chef will make your dish. Our recipe was selected and we were invited to taste all the winning dishes the next day and provide feedback to the chef before they served it shipwide on a sea day. 2 of our recipes were selected. We then talked about why these recipes were so special to us.
Our neighbors first served it to us several years ago in neighborhood get-togethers. It was a big hit around the neighborhood. Then it was requested to be made for all the occasions where everybody got together, and then we started making it because we still liked it.
So this was passed down to my great-grandmother, to my grandmother, to my mother, and then to me. So every time I make them or eat them, I think of my mom.
All the recipes were a hit. Each dish will be served on a different sea day. In the comments below, tell us what your favorite recipe is. See you at the next port. Be sure to subscribe for more exciting adventures.